Welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. the ladies' favorite broadcaster, a.k.a. The hood journalist, a.k.a. I'm minding my business and you should be minding yours. That's it.
Well, I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary You Trust, a.k.a. Mr. Sneaker Convo, a.k.a.
AKA, don't hit me up, I'm planning a wedding.
AKA, I ain't got no money, and I ain't definitely got no money for you.
You can ask Gary to go to Chipotle. Bro, you know I'm planning a wedding, bro.
Oh, Gary, you checked the mail? Fam, I'm planning a wedding.
Yeah, you ate today, bro. I'm planning a wedding, bro. Oh, man. How you feeling today? How's your mental health? How's your physical well-being? How's life treating you? Because, you know, it was a fucking flu or cold outside that was kicking everybody's ass.
Fam, I got that shit literally the day after we recorded the last episode.
Yeah,
that shit hit me.
It fucked me up, too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just now starting to recover a little bit. But, yeah, how was your experience?
Right now, I'm good, man. I say, like, how I'm feeling right now is a solid 9. Around the last episode, it was one of those things where it's like bad news back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Now it's like a lot of stuff are like kind of falling into place.
Okay. It's always good to hear.
Yeah, so I'm definitely in a better mood for sure. So I would say I'm a solid 9 out of 10 right now.
Okay. For me, same thing. I'll say I'm an 8 out of 10. I mean, I'm alive. I'm healthy. Parents are good. I still got a job. Yeah, I mean, that shit was kicking my ass for a good week, but thank God, like I always have medication at the house, so I did a good job to fight back. Thank God I was able to not miss any days of work, because I honestly I can't afford that right now, and two. Yeah, bro, I'm a soldier, bro. I'm gonna listen, these bills got to get paid one way or another. And if there's money to be made, you know how I am. I got to go get it.
Shit, not me, shit. If I got sick days, I'm using that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But usually when I'm like sick in bed, I usually will just like binge something that I never planned on watching or just been putting off. And like, you know what sucks is like when you go in your YouTube category and your watch later is nothing in there, I'm like, damn. Nothing's in there.
That's odd. I always have things in my watch list.
Usually I do, but it's like, I guess like lately it's like, there's always a time where like in the content space where there's like so much stuff comes out and then nothing comes out. But anyway, like I was watching the X-Men movies.
Okay.
The original ones, yeah.
I haven't seen some of those in a minute.
You ain't missing shit. Because like the only reason I watch them because like the Doomsday trailers were coming out and we see that like obviously Disney has the rights to X-Men. So it's like, oh, even though we're promoting Iron Man, Spider-Man, Hulk, we have the X-Men now, so they're gonna be in the forefront. So it's like, you know what? Let me I guess do my nerd homework. And I couldn't get past the third one, bro. Them shits was weak.
Yeah, I feel like all the shit that we glorified or we liked as a young kid, I feel like now it's too much information out there. Like there's so many shows and so many people are competing for our attention that if something doesn't make sense or just entice you and grabs your attention, like it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but one thing, like another reason why I did want to watch the X-Men movies too, not to get into a whole nerd talk, but like I did saw an article where like Stan Lee actually, because Stan Lee created pretty much most of Marvel characters, he created Professor X and Magneto, and he kind of modeled them after like they were both characters inspired by Malcolm X and MLK.
Oh.
Which makes sense, because if you really watch the movies, it makes sense. Magneto was always with the shits trying to fight everybody, and Professor X just wanted peace with everybody.
Okay. So their demeanors.
Yeah.
Yo, a lot of this shit have really deep meaning if you really do your homework. So, I don't know. Like I said, going backwards, like whenever I put like a movie I used to watch in the 90s or the early 2000s, like it's almost cringy, bro. It's tough to find something that lasts, unless it's a comedy, like a rom-com. Like, and most of them don't really age well. Because, I mean, stunt actors have gotten better. There's CGI now. There's so much technology that you could tell when something was kind of cheaply shot in hindsight. Like when we was watching it, when you 12, 13, you're excited to go to the movies. You don't care what you watch, and you're gonna make the best out of it. But in hindsight, when you rewatching, even all the kung fu movies I used to watch growing up with my dad, all them shits are badly shot.
Yes.
The sequences are bad,
Actually,
but
not that great either.
they were fighting. And, you know, as men, we just kind of like that type of gladiator shit. So
Yeah, all CGI and all graphics were trash, except for Transformers. I don't know how, but Michael Bay directed his ass off. That movie literally looks like it was shot today.
yeah, they got that. But, you know, it's mainly done on the computer. So I always say, like, there's certain technology that there's a group of people that are privy to it way before we get it. So I feel like the Army has access to all the new information that's going to be available in the iPhones and all the new computer chips that are coming out. I think they master that technology first, and then once it's safe enough to release to the public, then we get it. But I always assume that things have existed like way before we know about them.
I'm pretty sure the Army can teleport already.
Yeah, or they robots are part of our arsenal and we don't know it yet. I wouldn't be shocked if that's one of our lines of defense too. So.
You already have a robot in your house if you have like freaking Siri or freaking
Amazon,
Alexa or whatever. But anyway, we have a loaded freaking episode.
Yes, sir.
Today, so
it always feels like it's so much to talk about when we haven't seen each other in like a while. But the funny thing is, when we get on the phone, we already talk about all of this shit already. But
pretty much,
I could tell we enjoy doing this because we still have the same excitement to come and deliver it in front of the camera. Exactly. So, yeah, man, it's been a crazy week. Starting with last week, a lot of new music releases, a lot of anticipated projects are starting to come out or have came out.
Yeah.
First one that is notable that we could talk about is A$AP Rocky. Yes. Don't Be Dumb. The album that he's been teasing for years is finally out. What's your initial reaction to the project?
Well, honestly, I think his last album came out in 2018, I think. So
something like that.
Like that's when Testing came out. But I really like the album. I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely some vibes in it. It's definitely not for everybody. Like we were just talking with Madoff, he was like, "This shit too vibey for me," which I get it. Like, there's like a lot of like off the top of my head, I know like that song "Playa" is like pretty much like stamped in my brain already. The one with Brett Fires. And I know Helicopter is already like a corporate banger that's already playing it on like NFL commercials already and shit.
Of course.
So like I really enjoyed it. If I had any like critiques about the album, no disrespect, it doesn't sound like it took 8 years to make. Just being honest. And I don't really think there was much heavy growth from his last album. That's just my only critique. But I really did like the album at the end of the day.
My honest reaction to the album, and I only give it one listen. I accept the space that Rocky is in. What I mean by that is I fucked all the bitches that I wanted to fuck. My girlfriend is a billionaire. I'm a father of 3 now. I'm running around with my wife with that shit on all over New York, all over the world. I'm eating the finest foods. I'm traveling places. So I think he's just, like, music to me right now is his hobby. It's not really his job. Yeah. And with this album, you could tell, like, his influences were kind of like all over the place because even if I don't know if you've seen his performance on SNL, like, you know, when he, you know, Punk Rocky and all that shit, I feel like he did not want to, because his last album was so long ago, he did not want to come out with something that felt out of touch. Yeah. So I felt like he did his due diligence, reached out to some of the people that have the sound right now, you know, A.E. Brent Faiyaz, and I've seen a lot of younger kids, New York kids, like from Harlem or from the up and coming crop of people in New York were in the studio with him. So I felt like, he was just like, yo, this is not probably gonna be some deep shit or some introspective shit. This is not my 444, but I want to come back with something fun, something safe. The album is safe. I want to come back with something fun, safe, inspired by many things going on in the world, so it doesn't make me feel, so it doesn't age me a little bit. Yeah. But I mean, I'm just happy for Rocky, man. Like, I can't really hate on the album. Like there's a lot of songs that are not for me, just like you said. But for the most part, like if you understand his story, what he's gone through, fam, you with Rihanna, you have 3 kids. Like what? I would not have time to be in the studio all the time, neither, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't have to make music. That's where he's pretty much at in his life, where like he doesn't have to make music anymore. Because when I was like thinking about like what Rocky's like, because one of my homies hit me up recently, was like, "Hey yo man, this Rocky album is actually fire." I'm like, "Yeah, nigga." It's like, I know we forgot that he's a rapper and people just know him as like a rich baby daddy, but like this nigga is actually a rapper. He makes good music, and he hasn't put out music in so long where it's like it kind of feels like he's jumping on waves that he started.
kind of, yeah.
Literally, that's what I respect about like Kid Cudi so much, is that like Kid Cudi has always been active in the music space, because if he goes away and just comes back, it just sounds like he's just copying the young niggas, where it's like, no, young niggas won't be here unless I was here.
Yeah, those melodic riffs and shit,
exactly.
I kind of like birthed that.
Yes, for
and
sure.
I work with some of the craziest people in the world, i.e., Kanye and shit like that kind of, stamped me in the culture.
So, like, there's, like, a lot of stuff, like, with the album where, like, I still think it's, like, a really good album, but I just really hope, well, scratch that. But the thing is that kind of, like, made me happy and sad at the same time is that I know Rocky is probably going to, like, go away for a long time. Mm-hmm. He's going to perform the same set at Rolling Louds and all these festivals with the same songs on this album. But hopefully he comes back again with like new music, and like I just really hope that like, hey, we finally got a Rocky album. Hopefully we get a Frank Ocean album eventually. It's about to be almost 10 years, fam.
I think he's gonna do that Beyonce shit where he just drop and on a random day and shut the whole world down.
Eventually.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, if I was married to Rihanna,
exactly, yeah,
like
I get it.
I have like I think he's like for Ray-Ban, he's like an executive at Ray-Ban, like he's a creative director at Ray-Ban. Like, bro, this album, you need money to enjoy this album. You need to be well-traveled to enjoy this album, and you have to have a refined taste in music and culture to understand this album.
You gotta be outside.
Again, I'm not trying to be in my elitist shit, but you have to be outside. Like, you have to touch grass. You have to travel abroad. You have to understand what certain things mean for you to get it. So it's one of those things that's gonna grow on people. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're definitely gonna hear this album at Target, all the places at the Apple Store and all that type of shit. Commercials and all that.
It's gonna be out there. But
congrats, Rocky. Congrats.
Yes. Another rapper that's outside now is J. Cole.
Yes.
J. Cole drops a lead single to his new album, The Fall Off, I want to say. But there's been some mixed reviews because there's still rumors that I think Jadakiss even said that there's possibly going to be a tape before The Fall Off, because like he technically dropped like a date. I think it's like in around February 6th or 16th or something around there. But it's dropping soon. But he dropped a track. I don't really know the name. It's like This 2, track 2, I think, something like that along those lines. But did you hear the song?
Yes, I've heard the song, and I want to say, the song is fire, because J. Cole, I mean, he can't make a bad song. Like, he's a dope rapper. The video kind of, like, lost me a little bit.
It's like one of those introspective.
Yeah, but in the song, he said certain things. It's like, I feel like J. Cole, I'm not going to say it's a midlife crisis, but I feel like J. Cole is in that bag where it's like he's thinking about things that he's never thought about. Like, there's some bars in there that made me question his relationship with Jay-Z and where it stands today. There's some lines in there that made me think about how he view his position in rap today, especially after the beef and all that. Yeah. There's some lines in there that also, like, kind of made me think, like, fam, are you happily married, or are you going through like some relationship problems? Because there's certain things that he'll rap about on the surface. Yeah. But he never went in depth about. You feel me? So J. Cole has always been, I remember you made a comment a long time ago during the show. You was like, Cheech, you're the most public private nigga I know. And I think that's kind of like J. Cole. Because it's like he gives you just enough, but he kind of create that cocoon where it's like, don't ask me about my wife. Don't ask me if I have any kids. Don't ask me if I got married. So it's like, I don't know. He's one of the safest people that you could talk to. And it's like, you've always, your whole career, the point was to prove to niggas you could rap and you could keep up and you one of the best to ever do it. What's changing now? Like, what's your purpose now? Like, are you going to the studio because you beefing with your girl more, so you're using music as an escape?
Yeah.
Or you in a space where the music business is starting to make sense to you and you releasing music at your own pace? Do you own your masters now? Like, what? I want to really, like, have him sit down and explain some of this shit for me, personally. But dope song, dope concept.
So I want to say the song is good. It's like you said, it's J. Cole. He can't really make a bad song, technically, in his, especially at this stage of his career. I can't even lie, bro. After hearing that song, I felt nothing.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to sound like a dick. I'm not trying to make headlines or anything, but it's like, fam, I just don't care. I'm sorry, bro. I'm still mad at that shit you pulled. I'm being honest. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, bro. And it's like, and I was rooting for Cole out of the three the most. Because like, you always know me, I love to go for the underdog, and like J. Cole has been rapping for years, and he said he wants to be like, oh, I'm top 3, but I'm not 2 or 3. So it's like he's talking all this big talk, and then you finally are able to get into the ring with Drake and Kendrick, and then all of a sudden you back out, especially you back out at your own festival. It's like, and I understand that he did the more mature thing, I get it, but it's like when you talk the way you talk, especially all these years, especially at that last tape you dropped, when you were freaking talking like you were ready for war, you're ready for all this, like now it's like, fam, everything you say doesn't sound...
It's very underwhelming, yeah.
Not even underwhelming, it doesn't sound believable.
True.
So I think if I was J. Cole, and I know like a lot of J. Cole fans have been waiting for this album, I completely understand. But if I'm J. Cole and I'm still a Cole fan, but I was a heavy Cole fan until that shit happened. If I'm J. Cole, I would just like, just for the casual listener, go away for a little bit. Because if I'm being honest, because he announced this album, were you desperately waiting for new Cole music?
No.
Because we recently got it last year.
Yeah. And another thing for me, I think the last thing I'm going to say, bro, I was born in the 90s, bro. I want my rappers to have bravado, be braggadocious, be arrogant. Like, I grew up listening to DMX. I grew up listening to the Locks, like 50 Cent, like 50 got shot and came out and dropped a tape. Like, my thing is, I think there's an extra skin layer that J. Cole needs. He has to rip somebody's head off. Yeah. We have to see you battle tested. It's one thing to sit down. Yeah. Say what you want about Drake. He never backed down from a battle. Meek Mill, Pusha, whoever you line him up against. And he'll beef with you over petty as shit. We all know Drake done beef with niggas over bitches that they both fucking. So, but throw your head in the ring. Like, you can't, okay, cool. We know you know how to rap. You spent the last decade proving it. Great. Now, what's the next step?
Exactly.
Like, all that safe shit, that's not, fam, if you're a true fan of this shit, chaos is part of it. You have to be able to stand in that fire. I don't know one rapper that I fucking enjoy and that I revere as that has never been battle tested. Like, you need to just make an example out of somebody. Exactly. I don't care if you go at another safe rapper. I don't care if you battle Simba. I don't care if you go after Lil Russell. Fight somebody. Even lyrically, fight somebody. You too rich to be out there. Nobody knows where you live. Nobody, like, you be in your bicycle roaming through New York. Nobody's going to try to kill you, Cole. But you need to make an example out of one of these little niggas. That's it.
Because like, out of the top 3, like, you have like Drake and Kendrick, which are heavyweight opponents. So all I'm saying is, Cole, like, me just viewing you just as a fan, as a regular casual fan, I'm viewing you as, like, not even as a boxer. I'm viewing you as a shadow boxer.
Damn. Sparring partner.
Not even, because you talking to nobody.
That's true.
You just shadow boxer, just like literally punching at the wall. So it's, but
I wonder who he's talking to in his verses. You better than who? And if you saying that, like, put a name on that bullet. If you're talking to Big Sean, say you're talking to Big Sean.
Bro, because there's low key, there's an artist that's like, his name is coming up a lot more in conversations. Wale low key sniffing for that 3rd spot. All I'm saying, I heard that last album, bro. Like,
No, Wale is an incredible rapper.
All I'm saying
I
is-
just feel like he's too. Wale to me is too self-conscious for that for the throne. Like you gotta be able to like leave it all on the line. Hate me or love me. I'm about to go crazy.
I'm not saying that Wale wants the throne, but I do feel like Wale has always kind of been offended about that top 3 conversation. I think Wale don't mind being at 3 or even 2 because he doesn't want the spotlight of 1. I just feel like he just always has been outside of that realm of the top 3. Because at one point when hip hop was like hip hopping allegedly, there was Kendrick, Drake, Cole, Wale, and Big Sean. Those were the 5 that we were like, oh, what are these niggas gonna do?
Future of hip hop.
Exactly.
Back in the 2010s, yeah.
Like with the lyrical miracle shit. But it's like now it's like the what's it called? Wale and Big Sean kind of took the step back, but then those top 3 were still active at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, I just if J. Cole, I know you a student of this shit. You know how to come correct. That's it. Yeah. Come correct. I don't have to tell you what to do. You've been in the booth with the best of them. You were signed by Jay. You've been to that school. You know what to do. You know what to do. I don't care if you address why you backed out. Come out and say something. Hey, my wife was pregnant at the time. You know, I had say something to us. But you backing out from a battle for some unbeknownst reason, and you try to be in the middle guy.
Well, for mental health, which is also a reason as well. Which I'm not mad at.
As a rapper, respectfully, cut it out. I don't want to hear that bitch ass shit. I'm stepping away from the battle for my mental health. Don't be a rapper. Don't be a rapper. It's not the lane for that. I care about my pilot's mental health. I care about a police officer's mental health. A rapper, do that on your own time. Give me the album, tour, and then sit at home for a year or 2. Do that. I don't care.
That's cool. It's hard to have sympathy for niggas that don't have a 9 to 5.
Yeah,
I get it.
bro, come on. Yeah, niggas getting $200,000, $300,000 a show, $50,000 for a feature. Nigga, come on. They roll the red carpet for you wherever you go. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. But speaking of rappers, this was probably the thing that I was most excited to talk about this
Cheech's
week.
favorite part of the show.
Yeah, Messy Boots time. Messy Boots Cheech is back with another topic. Rumors came out this week through a Jada Waiter Instagram Live that Lil Baby indeed has messed around with Moneybagg Joe's current girlfriend, Ari.
So they've said.
So they say. Now, it's gonna sound like a Lil Baby glazing session, as the kids like to say it. But let me give you guys, I think, a lesson on Lil Baby. Lil Baby is one of these new niggas that you could tell keeps it P. Was raised right, have the OGs that he looks up to around him, not part of goofy shit. He don't go to the internet and talk about a lot of shit. Even if he fucks somebody or people come out and out him, he don't really address shit. Mm-hmm. He just gives you the music, do his shows, be on his fly shit, and take care of his kids and be out the way. Another thing, a lot of y'all have no business speaking on Lil Baby. Why? Because Lil Baby is one of them niggas that I feel like did not need money to be cool. Always had motion in the streets.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Came in this game bagged up already. Didn't even want to rap. Young Thug was literally bribing, is on record saying, I was giving this nigga money to leave the streets to come rap.
Yeah.
P in his documentary say, yo, this nigga, he been up. Like, he been doing this shit for a long time.
He had the aura since day one.
And more importantly, this might not matter to y'all, but look at his baby mamas. Little Miss Golden is his first baby mama. That's her name on IG. This is the type of bitches that he's been fucking with for a long time. Look at Jada Waiter, his second baby mama. Like, don't put him in your conversation.
He got staying in this.
You could judge a rapper by their first BM. I know it's a bad like rule of thumb or whatever. But all these niggas that get on songs and pop shit, I was that nigga in the streets. Okay, well, your lifestyle never reflected that. Your bitch never reflected that. You know, your life prior doing the music never reflected that. But Lil Baby has been consistently consistent about showing you why he's not one of them.
That's true.
You feel me? So leave him alone. And he's gonna keep it P. He's not gonna address anything.
And I have to add one thing too, because we always hear about a rapper getting this chain snatch, a rapper getting pressed. You don't hear that about Lil Baby, because Lil Baby is Atlanta.
Yeah. Very respected by the OGs, very respected. He's one of them niggas that is literally known. He's like that.
Exactly. But yeah, like, so one, since like I know people are gonna say, "Oh, you in women's business." One, do you think it's true that he smacked
1,000%. I believe it. I believe it.
And a second follow-up question: do you think Moneybagg Yo cares?
I don't think Moneybagg Yo cares, because Moneybagg Yo is the same nigga that just dropped the song with G Herbo, and G Herbo had Ari before him. I think at a certain point, everybody's grown. Like, are we gonna keep our egos in the way of making money? Like, in this day and age, what woman that you're gonna meet that you're gonna for sure confirm that is a virgin? If she's not a virgin, she had a past before you. And if you care about her past, don't be with her, you know? Grab and go.
Honestly, like, this story just tells me that, like, if you would live a lifestyle, you have to accept what comes with the lifestyle.
1,000%.
Because everybody in this scenario makes fast money. They live a fast lifestyle. They drive fast cars. Probably eat fast food a lot. But, like, they just live a lifestyle where it's, like, everything you have is pretty much temporary. Now, if you a dude, if you a street dude, if you a rapper, if you a scammer or a drug dealer, you gotta understand the type of woman that you want is probably gonna be, and I know this is not exactly what it is, it's not standard, but it's like, what is the average woman that goes after these type of dudes? Girl in the club,
models, influencers,
BBL, fake hair, fake lips, fake boobs, fake waist, fake teeth.
Superficial women.
Exactly. So when you see a woman that literally buys all that stuff, she invests in herself that quickly, she wants a nigga that can reinvest in her very quickly as well.
Correct.
And if I'm a girl, I'm in this industry, yeah, I'm with the coolest nigga, the most flyest nigga. There's always gonna be a nigga flyer than you.
1,000%.
That's just really just what it is. And no disrespect to Moneybagg Yo, because Moneybagg Yo is a fly nigga, but let's keep it real. Lil Baby's the bigger artist.
True.
Now, if I'm a woman,
and been rich longer.
And if I'm like a woman in these streets, it's like if I'm already in a transactional relationship, I might as well do a bigger transaction. Doesn't it just make sense?
True. And the thing I respect about Lil Baby, and I already said that, he's not gonna say a word. So a lot of women, the one thing that they say about him is he doesn't address shit. So go fuck this nigga that's gonna keep it on the low, and I could mess with him for years, and he gonna take care of me, pay my bills, fly me out, do X, Y, and Z. Or fuck with this new up-and-coming rapper that is looking for validation, looking for attention, wants to show me off, wants to be seen or be known to have the baddest bitch. Like, at a certain point, if your profile is like that, people know what to expect from you. Nobody has ever have to question Lil Baby's ability to get a bad bitch.
And we have to throw in there that this nigga don't give a fuck. Like I remember Academic said that like he had to have a conversation with Lil Baby one time because it's like there's a girl that like he knows that's like in some random city. I think she was near Orlando or some shit like that. And she was like showing Academics like the DM from Lil Baby. He's like, "Hey yo, where you at?" He's like, "I'm home. I'm pulling up now." And it's like, "Nigga, you here?" It's like Lil Baby's the type of nigga that's like he will pull up in a Rolls Royce or in the freaking Lambo truck to your freaking mama house or some shit. This nigga just don't give a fuck. He's like, I'm already rich, I'm already lit, and niggas are not gonna do nothing. So it's like he living his best life.
And on top of that, you know what you're signing up for. Like, I don't ever, like, we treating women sometimes like kids. And one thing I learned very young is we're not here to parent women. We're here to be supportive. We're here to be a companion. You feel me? We're not here to parent them. You can't control their body. If that's who she want to fuck with, that's who she's going to fuck with. If that's who turns her on, that's who turns her on. And he got the money to play like that, so salute and respect. I mean, I don't...
But if we're being honest, there is not really a lot of women in the so-called industry that's really been with one dude. Because the one woman that I really thought that everyone was championing, that like, oh, she never left a nigga even went to jail, was Keisha Kayor. But now rumors are kind of come up with her that she was possibly with Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
So it's like, no disrespect. I'm not saying it's true or not, but it's like, shit.
If you're in these streets and you fucking with one of these girls, those IG models, chances are
They spun the block.
she's not Miss Unfuckwittable. Let's just say that. She's, all that hard to link with. Who's calling? Because I've seen some of them begging to get in the Drake party. I've seen how they react when they want to get in the section next to Chris Brown. Like, it's just find you a good girl and settle down. But don't even get in that race. That ain't going to be good for you.
The older I got, I literally said to myself, I'm okay with being with a woman that loves me for me.
That's it. Because,
like, I've been in the club. I've seen the girl with the BBL, the girl that everybody wants. But it's like, I remember I looked at this one chick. I looked at this one girl when we used to go to the club a lot. And I'm like, I don't think pussy is worth ops. I don't think.
And another thing, sometimes I'll be scrolling through IG and I'm like, yeah, I got to get more money. But that thought alone, right? Let's assess that thought. If I don't even know you.
Exactly.
Never met you. We never been on a date. And my initial thought is, I need more money. You already stressing me out and we haven't even, we're not even together.
She already not for you, my G.
I'm already planning and imagining how to manage you and how to handle. It's like, no, love shouldn't be like that. It should be a spark. Remember a spark? Your heart felt something. It should be mutual interest. And yeah, man, look, like TLC famously said, stick to the lakes and the waters that you used to. That's it. If everybody do that.
If you think you got to buy a boat, or even if you think you got to buy floaties,
don't go for it.
Don't
do it. Don't do it. All right, what's next on the docket? Teyana Taylor. Teyana Taylor has been in the media a lot, in the news a lot. She's in her winning season, man. She's the most public that I've seen her in a while. She's she's getting a lot of visibility. And she's getting a lot of hate, which I don't know why. I mean, her parents are in this business. My introduction to Teyana Taylor was from My Sweet 16 on MTV. That's my first introduction to her. She's been into music, movies her whole life. She kind of grew up in front of the world. And she grew into a fine young woman, may I add. A fashionista, minds her own business, have been in some chaotic relationships and had a nasty divorce recently. But honestly, I know they're going to say, Cheech, you being a feminist right now. I just feel like God rewards good people. She's been through a lot. She's in a season of her life where she's reaping the fruits of her labor. She's making moves, and she's in a winning season. Like, let her win. Like, I don't understand why, if somebody is having a good time out here or they making a lot of money, we always have to find something wrong with what's happening. It's like, we can just enjoy and let people win.
Yeah.
We can just cheer for them on the sideline without trying to dissect the win. Because we don't do that for her white counterparts.
Yeah,
and last, real quick, if fucking Meryl Streep wins a fucking Oscar, nobody bats an eye. But soon as somebody like Viola Davis have a trophy or win a fucking Tony, and oh shit, we start comparing and contrasting and seeing the success of both movies, the budgets, and it's like, dog, like, let black women win in peace. Let black women win in peace. That's my only thing.
Yeah. So with Teyana Taylor, like, her name came up because, like, one, I want to say congrats to her. She had won her first Golden Globes because, like, I believe she won the first award at the Golden Globes this year for Best Supporting Actress,
yeah.
And it was for the movie One Battle After Another.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen the movie. It is a really good movie. I think it is a real funny movie. But there's been some split opinions about this movie. Mm-hmm. So really, like, it's hard to say what the movie's about because a lot of stuff going on. But pretty much it's like a movie about, like, freedom fighters or quote-unquote rebels or terrorists, whatever you want to call them, and they pretty much like just go across the country like doing rebel shit, pretty much lighting shit up, robbing shit, stealing from the rich, giving to the poor, all. And with the movie, it's like a lot of 2025 shit, 2020 or today's shit. It has like a lot of like ICE, immigration, deportation, pretty much everything. But she plays a character where it's like she's a freedom fighter and she has like she's in a relationship with Leonardo DiCaprio. And then she also has like another love interest of like a sergeant dude. His name is Colonel Lockjaw in the movie. And I'm not really trying to go deep into the movie because I know it is a lot, but pretty much a lot of people didn't really care for not really didn't care for her role. They didn't really appreciate the role she was given in the movie. Because they kind of say it's a lot of like it's pretty stereotypical. She played like a baby mama. She wasn't a good mother to the child because she leaves the child early in the movie. She was too sexualized. Why is she in a relationship with two white men? There's like a lot of people had complaints about the movie, and the main argument was that why do us as black people we get the big roles when we get the controversial roles? Pretty much, we win the big awards when we get the controversial awards. Like for example, a lot of people were upset when Denzel didn't win the Oscar for
Malcolm X.
But
got it for Training Day.
But he got it for Training Day, which is a crooked cop at the end of the day. But what I will say is that I understand the critiques. I didn't really view her role as like too stereotypical because like it was the type of movie it is. There's a lot of satire in it, and I understand. I'm fully aware that a lot of black women did not really care for this movie because it's mostly an all white cast, but every woman in there was like woman of color, was black. And they didn't really have like the best representation because I even know Regina Hall's character, even though I loved her character, but she was dealt the dirtiest in the movie. And obviously, a lot of people were upset that, like, oh, why is one battle after another winning all these awards when Sinners didn't win a lot or anything? So there's
Leonardo DiCaprio is in it. You know what that budget is like?
But the second you say that, people are going to be like, yeah, but Michael B. Jordan played 3 roles in Sinners, which is true, and Sinners is an amazing movie. But, like, all I'm going to say is that I think people need to stop being upset over it. A lot of people are upset over nothing, in my personal opinion.
My problem is, and like I said, my overall take on the Teyana Taylor shit is let black women win in peace. When Julia Roberts gets stereotypical role, Meryl Streep, Mila Kunis, all the Hollywood white elite, Sharon Stone, what's Shorty that plays in Margot Robbie. It's like when we watch these women and these white women in these rom-coms, these traditional roles, and they win a fucking Emmy, they win an Oscar, nobody bats an eye. You know what people do when a white person win? Oh, maybe I slept on that movie. Let me go watch it again. Maybe I missed something. When a movie is successful or cleans up at the Oscar, if you're a true movie fan and a critic, and you really love this shit and you love the artistry of what it's called to be an actor, you go revisit that movie to see if there's any underlining meaning, if there's any things you missed. It's not the time to critique the actor's race, the skin color, and some of the roles that they've been given. Like, we can't win for losing. Change have to start somewhere. Yeah. A few years ago, no black people were in these rooms, and we rarely get any recognition for our hard work. And we finally got a little win, and we get a one small chair at the table, and now y'all ready to lose it all and go crazy over this one black woman that has been in this business for over 20 years. Like, let her be.
Yeah,
it's fine. Like, I mean, nobody is bitching about Timothée Chalamet winning everything. It's like, why do we have to do it when it comes to the black girl? Like, we need representation too. We need success stories too. We need to see ourselves in the big lights and in the big screens too. Like, that's kind of unfair, bro.
Exactly. But all I'm saying is you better not give Michael B. Jordan his first role for a slave role. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. But he's very talented. Like, Sinners was incredible. And everybody have rave reviews to say about that movie. It's just... Again, it's not. Maybe it's not the role, or maybe it's not your time. But at the end of the day, I was watching this Denzel clip, and Denzel was like, "Yo, it's just a movie. Like, you know, this is a privileged job. Like, if you get $5 million for 8 months of your life or a few weeks of your life to make something that gets to outlive you, I don't think it's a bad deal. Like, okay, the awards mean things. But fam, you literally are shooting something for a couple of months and you able to feed your family for a lifetime. I think it's pretty special. So, yeah, man, like leave that girl alone, man. Let her win. Let her win in peace.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So, Gary, I'm going to give you the ISO on this one because I know this topic is very near and dear to you. I mean, it affects us both as sneaker fans. It just... me and you relate on the side of like we hate niggatry. We hate.
It's all like Uncle Ruckus.
We hate when you can tell like
we hate fuck shit.
We hate fuck shit. We hate niggatry. So when something happens that triggers some of these conversations, I know me and you both can't wait to come on here to really talk about it. So you want to roll this one out?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh man. So. I woke up one morning and then I see like I see my favorite sneaker resale store, Syndicate. Shouts out to Syndicate. Shouts out to the homie Briss, the homie DC. And I'll go on my feed and then I see like empty sneaker shelves. And I'm like, are they opening up a new location? And I swiped right. Bro, they got robbed.
And I like the way they announced it too.
They're not gonna. Yeah, now it's kind of fly.
That was some fly shit. They must be making a lot of money over there.
They said, hey,
they have a good insurance policy. It must be that.
They said, fuck it, we'll be back. But honestly, it's like when I saw the video, like this was some shit where it's like a car drove in there and then like freaking like they just raided the whole store pretty much. And by the way, the shit that pisses me off, you know how stupid it is to rob a resale store? Or you know how stupid it is to rob a sneaker store in general? Fam. Everything is like half the stuff is on the floor. You can rob the clothes, the decks and shit, all the toys and whatever. But it's like if you want to rob a shoe, the other foot is in the basement or another room. Mm-hmm. If you literally come in there to snatch and grab, both feet is not going to be on the floor.
They don't know that because most people never worked at a sneaker store. They think both pairs are outside. No,
bro. So like
they're called displays.
And then what pisses me off too is because like even though like what. I know me and you, we've had our gripes with resale stores.
That's a fact.
But
never bad enough to go rob one.
Never. Yes, there has been times where you bought a shoe for $200 and then when you try to sell it, they offer you $160. Meanwhile, the sneaker is brand fucking new.
Yeah.
But, oh well, it happens. Oh well. The one thing that really pissed me off with this is that because like Syndicate is like a really good store. Like I've bought many sneakers from them. Once again, shouts out to them. But I seen people like as Complex posted then that they got robbed too, and they said the top comment was like, "Oh, sneaker resale is so down bad. These guys are robbing themselves. They just want insurance claims." And it's like, fam,
why would somebody go through all that trouble to rob themselves? They could easily make a report and said, "Hey, we're missing this inventory or the shipment never came in." There's mad ways to scam the system without doing it like that.
All I'm saying is like when I saw this, like yo, people got so much hate in their heart. People just wake up angry as shit because like yo, fam, why would I fuck up my own store? And mind you, I'm fucking up my own store and I'm fucking up a lot of jobs for the people that work here. Why would I do that?
Yeah, why would I do that? Especially like into the new year when the economy is shit and there's a lot going on. Just coming from the holidays where niggas had to spend a lot of bread. Why would I do that?
So all I'm saying, the reason why I brought up this story is like, one, like be careful out there. It is a new year. A lot of people's years didn't start off right. But all I'm saying is just like people. And I'm not saying because I don't know the race of people that did it, but it's like, yo, fam, can we do better?
Nah, I will say they look like niggas.
See,
I'm not gonna.
I got killed already for saying black people. I'm not saying they black people. I'm not saying they Spanish people. I'm not saying they white.
I said they're niggas. Niggas could be niggas is non-binary. Niggas is non-racial. There's some white people that are niggas.
Yo, there's some white like YNs for sure.
So for me I feel like we're so desensitized by certain shit as a people that the humane aspect in us gets lost at times. If somebody gets robbed, it's not time to dissect the video and make it a clip and comment and have the like. I feel like on IG now, when I see a creative post something, it's like everybody's trying to have the funniest comment or the most fucked up thing to say. How about we say, oh, prayers for everyone involved. Hey, are they okay? Did that situation get resolved? Like, it's not a race. Like, everybody is trying to be popular. Everybody's trying to use
top comment.
Like, somebody's pain for pleasure. It's like, bro, we human at the end of the day. Somebody bust their ass, save their money to open up a location for their dream. That is affected. You don't know how that person is gonna feed their family for the next few months, and you worried about like other shit. Like it's just like not. Let me check on their mental health. Let's pray for this guy. Let's see if there's any ways we can donate. Let's see what the lawyers are gonna do. I know my cousin is an insurance claim guy. It's like, bro, like we don't have to be reactionary all the time. Just good to process. And it's good to be diplomatic. It's good to also be a person, bro. Be a person. Be a person. It could have been your mom's cookie store. It could have been, and for the Caribbean people that are online talking shit, it could have been this mom and pop restaurant that you go to all the time. Imagine your favorite fucking Jamaican restaurant, got robbed and got broken into. And they have to close for the next 6 months. How would you feel?
Because the shit that pissed me off is that to the people that robbed the store, it's like, you didn't rob the store, bro. You robbed the community.
You robbed the community. It's a staple in the community.
Like, you took away a lot of jobs. You took away a lot of people's happiness, a lot of people's hangout spots.
Yeah.
It's like...
And that was a tourist attraction, too, out in L.A. Like, when people come in town, they want to go over there and shop for sneakers and shit. So, yeah, man.
It's like, y'all get y'all shit together, bro. But I'm wishing, like, Syndicate, like, a speedy recovery.
Wishing a sneaker store a speedy recovery is crazy.
Hey, man, they get a lot of my money.
I feel that. But, yeah, man, hopefully that situation gets, resolved. And, yeah, man, do better, man. Do better.
That's all I can say. Just do better.
Do better.
Us as a people need to do better.
And as a robber, step your game up. Like, why don't you go after a Brinks truck? What happened to bank robberies? Like, go after that. Why you gotta go attack that small store in that corner and these people don't do nothing to you? Why?
I still get tight when I hear reports that like, oh, convenience store get robbed. For what?
for $250.
Now you spending 4 years for $50, bro. For what? And I'm not telling niggas to do crime.
Bodegas for me. It's like, bro, you risking your life for $80. You risking your life at this 7-Eleven for $130.
I see niggas with Brinks trucks walk so freely.
Bro, that thought, look, I don't know if it's just me, but every time I see a nigga walking from the Brinks truck, I'm like, you know what? I could do it. if I really put my mind to it. Yeah, I take this shit from this nigga, right? But then again, I'm like, you know what? I enjoy freedom. I enjoy going to my favorite restaurant. I enjoy sleeping in my bed. I enjoy vagina.
That's your problem right there, bro. You probably saw the niggas like, who gonna whoop me? Him!
But more importantly, I don't want to be in jail. I don't want to be in jail, bro. Like, jail is not fun.
I've been saying, bro, niggas who's in and out of jail is gay. I've been saying that for years. Because who you trying to see back in there? For what?
Shit crazy, man. But we got to get our shit together, man. Like I said, society, we have to do better. The mentality have to change, man. There's too much fuck shit going on, man. Oh, man. All right. Speaking of the mentality have to change, the morale out here have to change, you have a statement you want to make about podcasters. What is that?
What a segue.
Oh, my God. Oh, man.
Okay, so...
I think the women are actually going to agree with that take.
Oh, one show, we get reminded every week. And I know I understand, like, one of the main topics of this episode was brace yourself. Everybody doesn't need a podcast. That's something we see in our comments every week.
Oh man!
But the reason why this is as a podcaster, and not even a famous podcaster, the reason why I had to make this a topic. Rich Paul, not Chris Paul, not Cliff Paul, Rich Paul, which is LeBron's agent, current boyfriend to Adele. Mm-hmm. So,
owner of Clutch Sports,
one of the biggest agents in the country. So now,
in the world, fuck that.
In the world, Rich Paul has made some headlines. A lot of people has been atting him is because I don't know if you guys are aware, not to sports us to death, but there's a player named Austin Reaves. He plays for the Lakers. And Austin Reaves has been a prospect right under LeBron. Mm-hmm. Now, Austin Reaves is currently at the end of his contract, and he had the opportunity before the season to renew his contract, but I think it was for like $80 million, which is a lot of fucking money, obviously. But Austin Reaves kind of took the Dennis Schroeder route, and was like, you know what, I'm gonna bet on myself. First of all, before I even say, it's crazy when a black man bet on himself and then when a white man bet on himself. It's just two
different outcomes. When a black man say it, I feel like the white people said, all right, well, take your ass to unemployment. But for a white man, he understands the value. Oh, he wants equity. He's not settling. He won't.
So anyway, so Austin Reaves didn't re-sign his contract, so he's like, you know what, I'm gonna play this year and let's see how life goes, pretty much. Let's see, because he generally valued himself more than $80 million.
He's been balling the fuck out too,
nigga. Magically, the season started. Both LeBron and Luka been out. Mm-hmm. So where is the ball gonna go to the whole time?
Austin Reaves, baby.
Austin Reaves been dropping 30, 40, 50.
He balling like he a kid out the hood, like he try to buy his mama a house.
Fam, so it's very clear Austin Reaves is looking like a $200 million contract type player. And
I wouldn't go as far as $200 million. I say $150.
$152.
Under $2.
I'm letting you know, man. I'm sorry if you drop.
He's not Luka.
If you dropping 30, 40, 50 points, my nigga, you a superstar.
Yeah, but superstardom to me is not just how you play on the court. It's it's how they can market you. Like somebody like Luka, LeBron, Ja, they have the personality. Like you see them out, they interact with the press.
I get it. I get it.
It's different. Yeah.
But Austin Reaves is like obviously has been balling.
He's a star for sure.
Mm-hmm. He's a star. He's been balling, and then. The people at the front office of the Lakers are like, damn, we don't know what to do with this dude because we already have LeBron on the max contract. We have Luka on the max contract. We have DeAndre Ayton on a max contract. So it's
my man,
my Jamaican brethren, and now they're like, damn. So what do we do with this guy? I don't think we can afford him. So there's been rumors that the Lakers should trade him to get another piece, and
that would be a mistake.
So obviously, for some God knows reason, Rich Paul has a podcast with Max Kellerman, and the conversation came up again that hey, Rich Paul says, "Yo, if I'm the Lakers, I would trade Austin Reaves."
Brief side note: Max Kellerman, see this. This is why you not on First Take anymore. When it's not you giving the bad takes, you sitting right across the motherfucker that's giving the bad takes.
Another black man, by the way.
Another black man. You got, bro. The more time goes on, I see why Stephen A. Smith kicked you out of fucking First Take.
1000%.
Because look at the conversations you having.
So, as you guys can see, Rich Paul is LeBron's agent.
Correct.
So, Cheech.
Yes.
Do you think it's wise, as Rich Paul, if your main client is LeBron James on the Los Angeles Lakers,
the biggest player in the NBA,
do you think it is a smart idea to talk about Austin Reaves trading demands or possibly being traded off the team, knowing damn well LeBron has every damn near say-so of the Los Angeles Lakers?
Rich Paul knows damn well he's not gonna say anything that is not beneficial to his client. LeBron is arguably his best client. Yes. You are the agent for the biggest star the NBA have ever seen, at least one of them. So, and LeBron hasn't announced his retirement yet. So everything you saying, you kind of like are trying to put your client in the best position to win. Because if they get rid of Austin Reaves, it's gonna be more money for guess who? LeBron.
1,000%.
Like the more people, the more they decentralize the Lakers, the more powerful LeBron is gonna be.
Yeah.
Because if he looks like the savior at all times for that team, the more he's worth. And the more you worth, the more you can put your dick on the table and demand what the fuck you want to demand. So, yeah, he's not going to go against his client. He's clearly compromised.
Yes.
You biased. So, yeah, I think it's in poor taste, you know? Like, I get it, you know, stick it to the white people and all that. But, Rich Paul, what is enough? How much money is enough?
There's no reason
you
for
have
you to have
arguably one of the biggest sports agencies in the world. Your client is tier 1 of athletes. You are with Adele, the biggest pop star that we've seen in this generation. Like, what else do you want? You have your own sneaker. Now you have your own podcast. You starting to fucking dip your toe in the NIL field with college students. What else? What do you want? Certain things should just be kept private. If that's your opinion, I don't think that it's wise that you would say that publicly, especially when one of your players currently is playing in the same team as the guy you shitting on. Now you kind of putting LeBron in an uncomfortable situation.
You're putting Austin Reeves' agent in an uncomfortable situation.
But more importantly, LeBron, because once he goes in that locker room, Austin Reeves could press him like, yo, what's up with your man talking about me like that, like he knows me? What have you been saying about me to him? Because LeBron has seen these guys in practice. He knows their potential.
He knows them in real life.
LeBron has the ear of the owners. He has the ear, like the coach is one of his best friends. Like LeBron is a powerful person.
Exactly.
And if you behind LeBron and you expressing these takes, chances are you guys are in conversation about a lot of this shit.
Form of
it's very unprofessional, and it's you know, that's low hanging fruit. And you too smart to be having those conversations. But I get it. It's a new podcast. They're trying to. That's the thing with podcasting
Stir
too.
the pot. Mm-hmm.
It's like you trying to make a statement, or you trying to say shit that sets you apart. But you could, like, that could be at the detriment of other people. Like, you know, you just kind of have to find your footing in it. But you don't have to do that. That's low hanging fruit, and it's tacky. It's like, nah, you don't need that.
It's unnecessary. Like, honestly, I can say every sports agent don't need a podcast.
Unless
nothing. There's no reason for a sports agent to have a podcast.
The petty side of me could also see it too, because you know I'm diplomatic. Maybe Rich Paul tried to work with him, and he shitted on Rich Paul. So now, guess what? The only person I see on that team is LeBron, which is my client. So fuck everybody else. Well, so I'm down with people being petty, but there's a way to do it.
His other client was on that team before, man.
There's a way to be professionally petty without coming off as a dickhead. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly, man. What do you go by, man?
I go by the name of Cheech, aka wow. An hour go by so fucking fast. AKA I got a surprise for y'all. For people that's been supporting us for a long time. AKA, yeah, man. Keep praying for me, man. Keep praying for me. Keep me in your prayers. Yeah, I could use a lot of it right now.
Well, I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. Gary Trust. I go by the name of Mr. Sneaker Convo,
You know?
a.k.a. I need more blessings than bills. And what is this, man?
These are the aesthetics. And this could possibly be our last episode. It's an inside joke. Y'all don't get it. All right, man. We are these are the aesthetics.
What type of outro is that? Hopefully we see you next time.